To create a nice farmhouse tray, you're gonna need 8 of these wooden Dollar Tree pallets. So it's gonna cost us less than $10 and we're gonna have a nice high-end tray. I set up 3 vertically and 2 horizontally on each side. Then I set them up all vertically just to see how they're gonna look, and then horizontally, but I think the look with the 3 in the middle vertical and 2 horizontal on each side, it's gonna have a beautiful look for farmhouse tray. I added a wood glue and now I'm gonna connect the pallets together. To make them more sturdy, my middle vertical 3 pallets, I'm gonna be adding wooden popsicle stick on each side. And after that, we're just gonna add a wood glue and we're gonna connect them with the rest of the pallets as well. Today I selected 20 trays and risers that I made, and we're gonna cover most of the styles and themes because everybody have a different taste, not just farmhouse. And I'm gonna show you how quick and easy, and most important, very low on a budget, you can make yourself a beautiful decorative serving trays and risers for your homes. So I hope you stick around and I hope you're going to enjoy this video, and I hope I will give you lots of inspirations for you to create yourself something beautiful. Now that the pallets are all glued, I also added a clips just to hold it and make it nice and sturdy until it's all fully glued. And on top of that, on each side, I divided one pallet on 2, and I'm gonna glue those 2 wooden pieces on each side. So those will be the side where we're gonna add the handles, but I just wanted to add something extra to my tray and give it more 3D look. And we're gonna add those metal handles with a twine. I got those from Hobby Lobby for just few cents. I'm doing the same thing on the other side, adding a wood glue and adding those 2 wooden pieces. And on top of that, with the E6000, I'm gonna be gluing my handles, and my tray is done. I could have painted, but I just wanted to leave the natural wooden look, and I think it looks just gorgeous. For the next tray, I'm creating a modern look. I got one of those round plastic trays from Dollar Tree. I painted with a white chalk paint, and now I'm adding some stencils with these feathers just to give that modern boho look and give something beautiful to it. And I'm just adding with a sponge brush celery paint, chalk paint from Waverly. And on the second feather, I'm gonna be adding a hunter green, and then on the third feather, I'm gonna be adding a brown paint just to have all those variety different colors on it. And I think with adding these beautiful feathers, we have not just a modern look on this tray, we have a boho look. Like I said, everybody have a different taste. I could have even leave this tray plain, but I think adding those little details to it, it just bring this tray to have a very high-end look. Now, when I covered the other 2 feathers with a brown color, I added a third feather with this stencil. You can always find stencils like this at any crafting store on clearance. And for extra embellishment, I'm gonna be adding this beautiful tassel finish. I got this from Hobby Lobby on clearance, and believe me, I made so many projects with this tassel ribbon. It looks so beautiful. If you add this to any of your crafts, it's just perfect, beautiful look. And you can find those looks at the clearance section at Hobby Lobby. They always have stuff like this on clearance. Now to make it a riser, I added this black and white vase from Dollar Tree, and that's it for this look. I love this tray. Now we're making a boho tray. I'm using this Mandala stencil, also purchased from Hobby Lobby, I believe. And this wood round, it's also from Hobby Lobby. It's coming as a set of 3, and you can only pay $7 for 3 of them. And when the stencil is done with the celery, I cover it, and then the edges, I just added a wax with water stain, and that's it. You can use this tray as a decorative sign on your vignette, or you can just use it as a serving tray, whatever you like. The option is open for everything. I'm using 2 of those boards from Dollar Tree. I'm using square blocks and some legs for this riser. I cover the holes with a spackling, and I'm gonna let it dry. In the meantime, I'm gonna be adding those blocks. I got those blocks from the toy section from Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna be covering the whole edges on one of this board. I'm gonna glue them and make them nice and sturdy. Doesn't matter that they're all different color because we're gonna paint them. And now with the glue, I added the second board on top. I sand it out with my sander, and now with the plaster Waverly chalk paint, I'm gonna cover the whole riser with it, the top and the bottom. When it's all nice and dry, we're gonna be adding this anchor stencil. I know it's hard to see because it's all light, but you're gonna see when I add the colors. I got this adhesive stencil from, I believe, Joann's or Michael's on clearance. And now with the black and navy color, I'm gonna be adding with the sponge, covering the whole stencil, and we're gonna have a nice, beautiful nautical decorative piece. Also, this stencil came with the borders, and I'm gonna cover it also with the same paint on the edges so we can have a nice, beautiful look. And when you working with the stencil, you don't want your sponge to have a lot of paint, so you're just dabbing it just a little bit so you don't have a bleed through. And simple as that, you're gonna have a beautiful decorative piece. I'm doing the same thing on top edges with the sponge brush, going over with the same paint, and then we're gonna continue to the other side until the whole corners are covered with this nice rope finish. Now on the bottom, I'm gonna be adding those wooden legs. I got those from Hobby Lobby. I'm just adding a glue, and on each side I just added this, and we have a nice, beautiful decorative riser. Now with the leftover on my sponge from the paint, I just distress it a little bit, and that's it for this beautiful decorative summer look. Let me know, what do you think? This wooden sign was St. Patrick's Day sign. I got it on clearance from Joann's. I removed the whole wooden letters and designs on it, and now with the sander I'm trying to smooth it out so we can create a nice, beautiful, shabby chic tray. When it's all nice and smooth, I'm gonna be adding those half beads on each side of the frame of my tray. Also, for little legs, I'm gonna be adding one of those blocks on the bottom, and this wooden snakes also from Dollar Tree. I made handles out of it. I added a wood glue and I just glue them on the side. Now I'm adding these flower cutouts on the side of my tray just to give an extra embellishment. I mean, you can leave it plain like it is, but I wanted to make this tray as a shabby chic, and I'm adding some of those ribbon transfers. As you're watching my channel, I always love to add those rub-on transfers. Doesn't matter which brand it is, IOD, Redesign. I believe this one is Plaid. I don't know, I got it long time ago. Can't remember. I believe I purchased it from Hobby Lobby. It was on clearance. And also on the side, we have a little rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree. I could have leave it plain, but I just added extra on this one, and I don't mind. I like it. Different style, different look, and super cute vintage looking shabby chic tray. To seal it, I added a matte finish of a Mod Podge, and that's it for this look. I got this scrapbook from Home Depot, and there was some nails on the side. I just removed them, and now I'm gonna be adding small wooden legs on each side, and we're gonna make a super cute French country tray. I added a wood glue to add those legs. You can order those online, or you can always go to a crafting store and finding those. They always come in a package, couple of them, just for a few dollars, and they're always helpful for creating beautiful risers trays like this. Before I paint it, I'm sanding it out to make it nice and smooth. And now with my gun, I'm gonna be adding metal handles on the side of my tray. I just added the matching tool to match with the handle that I'm gonna be adding, so I can add some nails to it. And I always find handles like this at Hobby Lobby just for a few cents, and they're always helpful to create trays like this. And I'm just gonna add them on each side, super quick and easy, in the middle of my scrap wood. And with this gun, it's just so quick and easy. Just add those nails and you have a nice and sturdy handles for this tray. I am heavy distressing it with a white chalk paint. I should have done it before I added those handles, but I just going through. Doesn't need to be perfect because I like those wooden line to pick through it, and going around the edges on top and on the sides. And now with a heat gun, I'm just going over until it's all nice and dry. I'm also using a sander, and I'm just sanding it out. I'm adding this French print stencil, and with a mocha paint, I believe, with a sponge, I'm just going over the edges so we can have the French look to this tray. And this tray is done. I really love this look. Let me know, what do you think? I'm using this large plastic tray. I'm sanding it out first before I added a chalk paint, and now adding a white Waverly chalk paint, two or three good coats on top, on the bottom, everywhere. When it's all nice and dry, I'm gonna be adding this beautiful redesign, the Prima transfer, and with a scraper I'm going over until the fully transfer is on my tray. Super quick and easy French look. To seal it, I'm adding a clear wax all over the tray, And now to add more detail to it with the black paint, I'm going around the edges, and this easy quick DIY is done. Now I got some wooden round dupes for you, and I'm showing you how much they're selling them for. From Wayfair for $123.99, but I'm gonna be using wooden rounds from Hobby Lobby. Like I said, they came as a 3 sets for $7 and some change. I'm gonna be adding those half wooden beads around the side, and I'm gonna glue them all for both trays first. When the whole wooden beads are added to my trays, I added a wax with the water stain, and with the brush I'm going over around my trays. First inside, then around the edges and the frames, and then around the beads as well. For handles, I'm going to be using those handles from those faux leather bags from Dollar Tree. First, I want to see how they're going to look. And I cut 4 of them because we are making 2 trays. I went and I ironed them to make them nice and straight. And after that, I'm going to be distressing them with the paint because I like the rustic look to them. After they're all nice and dry, I'm gonna be adding them, cutting it off just to fit inside of my tray, and then with the glue I just add them, and that's it for this super quick and easy dupe. And us cost us $7 and some change, even less, because these trays, they came as a 3 set and we're only using 2 of them, so it's gonna be less than that. And the original look was $100 and some. Very low on a budget and beautiful decorative piece. Another coastal tray. This time I'm going to be using these coasters from Dollar Tree. I'm using 12 of them. I'm lining them up, and with my ruler I'm just going to set them all nice and straight, just like that. And then after that I'm going to glue them all together, just like so. To smooth out the edges of each coaster, I'm gonna be adding a spackling and I'm gonna let it dry. Now when it's all nice and dry, I just remove it with a wipe. I'm gonna be adding those wooden skewers on the side. I'm measuring them and cutting them first because we're gonna make like a borders for our trays. That makes sense. You can find wooden pieces like that at Dollar Tree, or you can always buy them at Hobby Lobby, Walmart, or any crafting store. For each side, I'm gonna need 2 skewers because you're gonna see what I'm gonna make. Now, for the horizontal side, I'm also cutting 2 more wooden skewers. And now when they're all nice and ready, I'm also gonna be adding tumbling blocks. Before that, I'm gonna paint them all with a white chalk paint, and I'm gonna let them dry. To make my tray more secure and sturdy, I'm gonna be adding 4 of those wooden pieces on the bottom, and with the wood glue on each section, I'm gonna be adding them. When my wooden skewers are nice and dry, I'm gonna be adding them on each side. First, I'm adding 1 of them, and remember we did 2 of them because we're gonna need 2 for each side. And I'm gluing the first layer first, as you can see, on each side of my tray, and I'm basically creating a frame for my tray. Now I'm gonna be adding a tumbling blocks. I'm adding a wood glue, and on top of that wooden skewers, I'm gluing my tumbling blocks. When my blocks are added on one side, on top of them, I'm gonna be gluing the second wooden skewer. And basically we got a edges frame for our tray. And I'm gonna repeat the same thing on the other 3 sides of my tray. For handles, I got this Nautical rope from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just gonna glue it on top of my frames that we created, and that's it. Super quick and easy and beautiful summer nautical tray. Let me know, what do you think? For our everyday tray, I'm gonna be adding this sign from Hobby Lobby because it have such a nice edges. It looks just like a tray to me. I'm gonna be covering the top with these wall stickers from Dollar Tree. Before I add them, I just wanna make sure how I'm gonna be gluing them, because I'm gonna need 1 and 1 piece from the second wall sticker. And as you can see, they're selling trays like this for $36, and ours is gonna cost only few dollars, and we're gonna have similar tray like that. Those wall stickers are so easy to work on. You just go slowly, removing the bottom portion of it and just going around it, and you're gonna have a nice look. And the edges, you're just gonna cut it off with a cutter, and super quick and easy, no bubbles, no problems. You're gonna have a nice beautiful finish on this tray. Now I'm cutting the second portion from the second sticker, and I'm gonna glue it on the bottom, and it's not gonna look like we added two pieces to it. When you add it all together, it looks like it was all one piece together. I'm also cutting the edges with this mini cutter that I got from Dollar Tree and removing the extensions. And what do you think so far? Now for handles, look at all those metal handles. I got these from local store for like 25 cents each. I'm just going over to see which of those gonna look the best before I add them. And now I'm just gonna measure them, and with my gun I'm just gonna drill holes, and I'm gonna add my handles. Quick and easy and beautiful high-end look. I'm also removing all those stickers and extra pieces that they were on the bottom, so our tray can look very nice and clean like we bought it from a high-end store. After I measured the holes, the dots with my gun, I'm just drilling a holes because it's easier like that, and I'm doing that from the bottom part. I don't want to damage the top part because it's all nice white and painted, and I'm doing that from the bottom. And quick and easy, I'm just gonna add my handles with the nails on top of my tray. I'm adding the nails also, and with a gun I'm just drilling them, and that's how you can add your handles to your tray. For the Moroccan style tray, you're gonna need one of those wooden rounds, also from Hobby Lobby, who came as a 3 set. And now we're gonna add those wall tiles, and we're gonna glue that in the middle of my tray. I like this design. It's like a copper color, and it's gonna be perfect look. I just glue it like that. I didn't do anything to it. I like the color and everything. And now to add more details, I'm gonna be adding 2 metal handles on the side this time, not on top but on the side. I'm measuring with a marker, and with my gun I'm just gonna be adding those handles as well, same way like we did from the previous tray. On the bottom, I'm gonna be adding those mini wooden legs. I added a wood glue and a hot glue for a faster gluing, and I just add them on each side of my tray. For more detail to my tray, I'm using this rose gold metallic marker from Dollar Tree, and I'm going over around the frame. And this rose gold metallic marker matched perfectly with the wall tile that we add in the middle of this tray. Another wood round and another wall tile from Dollar Tree. This time I'm going to be adding this design, and quick and easy, I'm just going around and covering it all inside of my wooden round. And here I show you comparison tray like this. They're selling them for $43, and ours is gonna cost only few dollars. First, with the squeegee, I'm going around the corners, and then with my mini knife, I'm going over and I'm cutting off the extension of this tile. And if you need extra pieces on the edges, you can simply cut off the extra from this tile and make sure you match the pattern like the rest of it. And simple and easy, you can add it a piece and it's not gonna be noticeable that that piece was added extra and it didn't match with the first tile on it. For the bottom of my riser or of my tray, I'm gonna be adding those wooden cutouts from Dollar Tree. I matched out the same height and I'm just gonna glue them, and that's it for this cute, beautiful riser slash tray, decorative piece or serving tray, whatever you like to use it for. I love those trays. I'm gonna be using this colored square glass that I found on clearance at Hobby Lobby. I'm gluing these matching vases from Dollar Tree with the E6000, and on the edges I'm gonna be adding this metal finish ribbon. I suggest to add the E6000 too, not a hot glue, because the hot glue sometimes doesn't agree with the glass, and I decided to at the end to add a E6000 too. Even I tried to add that hot glue on it. When I finally saw it doesn't work, I just added a E6000, and I'm gonna be gluing these edges on each side of my glass. Now with the lighter, I'm trying to get rid of the extra glue pieces, extensions that they came out, and I'm gonna clean up my glass well first before I add this magnolia redesign with Prima transfers. And I think adding these lighter colors with the green leaves and the floral, it looks just perfect. I really love those trays. I made 2 of them. You can set them up as a tier tray or just set them up as a risers next to each other, and you can add some cupcakes whenever you have some tea party or any kind of party in your house. And adding these beautiful decorative risers, it just brings such a high-end look. And here is my second one, and I'm showing you how it's gonna look if you layer them on top of each. And I think they look so beautiful. Let me know, what do you think? It's time for some French tray. I got this galvanized tray from Hobby Lobby. It was on clearance. I bought it very cheap. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna distress it, heavy distress it with this Dixie Belle paint, and I'm just covering inside and around the edges until it's all like fully distressed. Now that it's all nice and distressed and dry, I'm gonna be adding this beautiful redesign with Prima transfer. This is one of their oldest. You can find this print, I believe, at Amazon. I got it long time. And adding this detail to this beautiful oval tray, it looks just like they were made originally, just like this. And so far, you gotta let me know, what do you think? As you can see, I love to make trays and risers. I'm obsessed with them. I even made more, but I selected the top 20 to cover the whole themes and style for every taste. And if you have any suggestion for me to make something different next time, let me know. I'm open to every challenge. And as always, if you're recreating some of my creations today, I would love to see them and share them with everybody. So you can always message me. I got my email on my info on here on YouTube, or also you can message me on my Instagram as well. Now to seal it, I'm just adding a glaze. And that's it for this cute little quick and easy DIY. I just love those quick and easy but beautiful DIYs, and especially when we save a lot of money. That's the best part of it, right? Now we want to play with the colors. I'm using this Thrifted tray, silver tray, and I'm adding this beautiful pink Dixie Belle paint. I added 2 good coats of it and I let it dry. And now in the middle, I'm gonna be adding one of those redesigned with Prima transfers. I'm just cutting off the flowers that I needed, just enough to cover the middle part of it, and I'm just gonna add it right there in the middle. And I think we created such a beautiful decorative piece. And I love this beautiful pink color. And I was talking the other day to my friends and my daughters, I wish somebody have a graduation and I can make a graduation party with pink decoration. I think it's gonna look so beautiful, especially this color that you see on this tray. I think it's gonna look super cute. So I wish some of my friends can have their daughters graduating soon, so I can create and make decoration all in pink for graduation. If you didn't watch my video, my previous video, I made a beautiful decoration for graduation, but that was for a boy, and I just used silver, white, and black and blue colors, and it looks perfect. But I think this pink color, I'm in love with that. It's just a beautiful color for girls. I have also sealed it with a glaze, and that's it. Super quick and easy DIY. This tray is so easy. I found this beautiful sign at Joann. It was on clearance, and look at the edges. It already have a design, and this was a sign originally. So I removed the handle on the back, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a metal handles on the side, and we're gonna create a beautiful decorative and serving tray. After I measure it with a marker with my gun, I'm just gonna drill the nails and added the handles. And for inside of this beautiful wooden tray, we're gonna add some rub-on transfers redesign, and you're gonna see how beautiful this tray look. I am in love with this. These are from their spring collection, the black and white rub-on transfers. I got the newest one that I'm working on my next project, so stay tuned. I got exciting videos coming up in these couple of weeks. And I think adding these beautiful transfers in the middle of this tray brings such a beautiful detail and very high-end look. Let me know, what do you think so far? And always to seal it, of course, I'm adding a glaze, and that's it. If you're still here, thank you so much. Please give me a heart emoji so I know you watched my video. And I hope you're enjoying. And this time I'm doing a dupe, and I'm showing you how expensive are those trays. One is from Kirkland, the other one is from Wayfair, but we're gonna make our own version. I got this wood round from a thrift store for just a couple of dollars, and we're gonna make a similar trays like those that you see. We're gonna clean it well, and after that we're gonna add gel stain on top and on the bottom so we can get that beautiful wooden details to it. With a wipe, I'm going around it on top and on the bottom, and I'm gonna wipe it off so it's not that dark. Now that I add the stain to it, I'm just gonna sand it out just a little bit, and after that we're just gonna add some handles, and here you go. We made our tray for just a couple of dollars compared to those that they were like $70-$80. And those metal handles are from my local store. I only paid 25 cents for each of them. I got lots of them, and that's why you're seeing all those handles throughout my whole video. I am loving all of them. They're all like different details, different style. This one is a summer tray. I'm using one of those wooden Dollar Tree trays. I bought a lot of them. I have them throughout the whole couple of years. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be adding this placemat of lemons. I added a Mud Podge, and also I'm gonna be adding those two mini cups. I added those stones just to have a heavier stand to it, and now I'm just gonna glue them and create like a riser to it, just like that. And also I'm gonna distress the edges with the antique wax to make it vintage rustic look, and it doesn't look that it's made out of plastic. And now with the Mud Podge, I'm gonna be adding with a brush and cutting off this placemat and adding this lemons inside of it, and we have a nice beautiful summer tray. You can add different placemats with a different fruit or floral. And now on the edges of these riser cups, I'm just adding a twine, and I'm gonna tie them a couple of rows and make just a simple shoelace bow, and that's it. I am just using a lighter to get rid of that twine extensions to it, and super cute and beautiful tray. And we came to number 19. This time I'm gonna be creating cottage core style tray. I spray painted with this ocean mist spray paint, this silver Dollar Tree tray. When it's all nice and dry, I'm gonna be adding this beautiful redesign with Prima transfers with the birdies and the branches and the floral, just perfect for summer and spring look. And just adding this with this color is just a perfect match, and it reminds me of beautiful English cottage style. I am in love with this beautiful style. Let me know what kind of style you prefer and like, and if you like me to see in my future videos creating something that is your style. I'm always open for any kind of challenges. And we came to number 20, and if you're still here, you're a really true legend, and thank you so much for taking time of your busy day to watch my video. I'm gonna be creating this mini riser. I got this beautiful wooden cutout from Dollar Tree. On the bottom for legs, I'm adding these large wooden half beads, and all I did is just added a wood glue, and I'm gonna glue them. And then I'm gonna paint this beautiful riser with a white chalk paint, covering it all, the top and the bottom and the sides. And we're gonna add some leftovers from those transfers that we were adding on my previous tray. And simple as that, we have a nice beautiful decorative riser. If you go to high-end stores, you're gonna see those risers very expensive, and we got ours for only $1.25, and it looks super beautiful. And before I let you go, thank you so much for stopping by today, always leaving me the best comments. I truly love you, and if you're new here, welcome. We always have so much fun creating. And until next time, my darlings, I'm sending you lots of love, lots of music, positive energy, blessings from me to you. Bye-bye.